Hey guys, it's Super here. So today I'm doing a video which was requested by one of you guys, and it's a pretty straightforward one, which is how should you be spending your gems? So this honestly is going to be a really simple answer to the question, and basically you're going to hear this advice from everyone you ask, and the answer to that question is to save your gems for these miracle runes. So that's the easy answer, but the question is how much of your gems should you be saving for the miracle runes, right? So maybe first of all, before we get into that, let me explain why saving for miracle runes is so important. So first of all, miracle runes are used to summon on the Miracle Wish banner, and the Miracle Wish banner is where new heroes first get released. So this is not just limited to limited time hero characters which you see right now as Kain, but any single time you see a new character being introduced to the game, it will be first available from the Miracle Wish banner for 2 weeks before it gets put into the Excellent or Supreme Wish pool. So this means that having high amounts of Miracle Wishes will allow you to get characters on release, and the general guidance given to all players, free-to-play players, pay-to-win players, and new players and veterans alike, is to save your Miracle Summons for these limited time heroes, because usually these heroes are amongst the strongest in the game, and also they are the hardest to raise the exclusives of because you require hero copies to level the exclusives, and you are not able to use Dragon Eyes to level them. So basically what you should be doing is saving your gems for these Miracle Wishes, and if you save enough Miracle Wishes and gems to convert to Miracle Wishes, then when these limited time heroes release, ideally you are able to obtain them at high exclusives like Exclusive 3. So these limited time heroes come out at different parts of the year. So we have Chinese New Year, we have Easter, we have summer, we have the game's anniversary, Halloween, and finally Christmas. And generally there's about maybe a 2 to 3 or 4 month range between each of these heroes, which for free-to-play players may not be enough to save up to get Exclusive 3 of each of the limited time heroes, but it is enough to save for every alternate limited time hero at Exclusive 3, and this is something I've seen firsthand by many players in my guilds in the past, completely free-to-play players, and that is the result of proper saving of their Miracle Wishes and their gems. So back to the main question at hand, how should you be spending your gems? Perhaps it's not realistic for you guys to be spending, or rather saving 100% of your gems for your miracle summons, and I agree. So where else should you be spending your gems? Well, I would say there's very few areas where I would recommend you do so. So first one, and this one I wouldn't really recommend to be honest, but it's just something some people do, is on this quick auto drop over here. You can spend up to 40 gems a day, and the primary benefit for this is for a slightly additional amount of resources that you receive, and most notably XP, which will level your hero up faster. But then again, hero level really isn't that important, which is why I wouldn't really recommend it for free-to-play players. However, where I do recommend you spend your gems is in events. So occasionally we'll have events like this, and every day, well, you can't see it here because I've already used my gems on it, but every day you can spend maybe like 100 or 200 or even 400 gems to get an additional token to summon on these kind of mini game banners. And you have to be kind of strategic as to which ones you actually spend your gems on. So for this one, for example, if you take a look carefully, there is actually no chance, even if you're lucky, to get this limited time hero chest unless you spend money. However, there are events similar to this, so of course you have to take a look at it individually, where you will see in the reward details where there's maybe like a 2 or 3% chance of getting a limited time hero chest for free. So for those events, I do recommend you spend your gems and just try your luck. Maybe you get lucky and get one of those limited time hero chests as a free-to-play player. Besides that, there are some other events where spending your gems is worth it. So there's 2 events which show up once a month. The first is called the Black Market event, and you will see a limited time Black Market tab somewhere in the store over here towards the bottom. It's not available right now, so I can't show it to you guys. But in that time limited Black Market, you can spend 1000 gems for, I believe, 15 of the Echo level up materials, which is these energy hourglasses. And that I would say is definitely worth it. And another event that comes from time to time, about once a month, is the Fortune Astrology event. So it's not active right now either, so I can't really show you guys. But for the Fortune Astrology event, you can spend, I believe it's 2000 gems to get additional tokens. And the reason why doing that is beneficial is because after the event returns several times, I believe it's 10 times, so after 10 months, if you use your gems on the tokens, you will be able to get a limited time hero chest for free. So that's another good way to spend it. And finally, another good one is this double guild boss drops. If you are able to clear this difficulty level 4 in 1 stamina, then you should, assuming you do not already have enough stamina, you should spend energy or gems to restore the 1 guild boss stamina and complete this level 4 boss. So once again, this is only should be done when we have the double guild boss drops event active. The reason for that is because you can see you will spend 150 gems for 1 stamina, and if you can complete this in 1 pip, you will get 100 times 2, which is 200 gems, which is a net 50 gem profit. So in my situation, you can see I can complete guild boss level 7, 6, and 5, which is the 3 guild boss stamina, which I'm given daily for free. And then for level 4, I do spend additional 150 gems because it will net me a profit of 50 gems. Besides that, there will always be events which come from time to time, which may have things you can buy with gems. And of course, I can't go into detail for these specific scenarios because those events, are completely random, or I can't predict what's going to come in the future. And the best way to find out, or if you're unsure whether something is worth it or not, is to go into the Infinite Magicraid Discord and ask if you should be spending your gems in those areas. However, as a rule of thumb, save every single gem save every single gem you get for Miracle Runes when limited time hero summons come. And besides that, the only few exceptions is the Guild Boss level 4 during the double Guild Boss drops, the Fortune Astrology event which comes monthly, and the time limited Black Market event which also comes monthly. Besides that, just save everything. So that's all we have for today. If you guys have any questions or video suggestions, as always, leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.